obey my commands at all times. Touch him up.
The fighters who are in the ring. We have not seen a great fight of the fight.
Most definitely. And he's going to definitely offset what Rolly's.
Ryan Garcia, that last fight against the...
Oh my gosh!
A double hook. A double hook, short hook. Caught Ryan right through the face.
Hard right hand over the top.
This is Garcia's first fight at 147 as well.
They should both be a little strong. Romero just missed with another right hand. And now we move to round.
Garcia really not letting his hands go much.
Stop at the bell, gentlemen.
Ryan Garcia needs to get his left hook going, Antonio.
Yeah, he did tell me that this move to 147 for Romero should have happened a long time ago.
Got to come back with two. If you throw two.
So it's still a fight.
Good body shot.
And that one landed.
Good body shot.
He has to know this fight is slipping away.
With everything at stake.
Something happened with the double left hook that put Garcia on his back.
Rolando Romero.
Don't deliberately throw punches on the back of the head. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck, lads.
Arnold Barbosa Jr. proudly standing against the backdrop of the colours.
Well, actually, Cattle's patience has been
So tentative from Barbosa Jr. 8 rounds to 2, as did Carl Frampton.
Unorthodox the way he threw that then. He put his foot inside of the orthodox.
And not just the look. I think he lets them get 4, 5, 6 rounds into their energy, the success as well. It's like the second rhythm, the unorthodox jabs.
Lively start to the 5th.
good response here though from Barbosa.
Barbosa's just in charge ever so slightly of the tempo of this fight.
When you're such a good counter-puncher like Jack, I think you're often used to just sort of throwing what's in front of you and what...
If I'm honest, very close fight. Lovely right hand there from Barbosa Jr.
Good shot again there from Barbosa. It's been a good round, hasn't it, for Barbosa?
Barbosa Jr. looking to get the last say in the arguments.
Jamie Moore seemed quite calm. Nice right hand from Barbosa in that.
At the end of the day, the judges have a 5-10 second, not coming as often the attack.
Good shot there.
With Barbosa Jr.
And the less tension of his shoulders, look how them shots.
Heading towards the last half a minute of the contest. Barbosa trying to do exactly the same. Swinging for that huge ambition.
Arnold Barbosa Jr.
Clean break straight away when told. Both of you watch your heads in close. Good luck to you both. Touch gloves. Good luck, lads.
Round 1 underway.
Move to your left, move to your right. Just do not stand still in front of this guy.
I'd put Vitaly Klitschko on that list as well. He just gets such...
Of a Jagba.
Huge right hand there from a Jagba.
The ropes really nicely. He wants to stay off the ropes to keep the fight in the middle of the ring.
To smother the reach on Ayagba, and that's precisely what he wants to avoid.
Cut it, a Jagba, breaking him in half.
A Jagba stationary in the corner. He's absorbing a lot of shots. He's turning into an avalanche a little bit. There was some scary moments for Ajagba.
And Bakoli getting frustrated, saying, "Come on, man, stop and fight." But no, Ajagba shouldn't awkward punch to throw. It's to throw 1-2 downstairs. I never heard of that. Yeah, it's a lazy strategy by Martin Bakoli.
Nice right hand that connected from Ajagba a moment ago. There's an
out of a monster like Bakoli, he's gonna keep coming. He's gonna take your best shots. Bakoli only won 1 round, pretty much. He's the one losing the fight. To his game plan. This is his strategy.
big shot hand over the top there. There were serious questions about whether you'd have to think, based on how this fight has gone, needs a knockout as he was earlier, and how could he? He's been doing a lot of moving, and he's been taking shots like that. And now you would have to think that Efe Ajagba, just wicked counter there from Ajagba, but look at Bakoli.
He has fought an excellent fight and the right fight.
This bout is a majority draw.
Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. That's your corner, John.
Conwell in the orange and camo. Perez in the white.
And Conwell starting to rip that left hook now, doubling up top and to the body.
Good right hand for Perez, and caught him with a left hook.
Whoa, nice body shot. That was beautiful.
Now let his hands go a little bit more, but Perez right there, and he's trying to bully. One of your biggest fans in the truck, Chris?
Whoa.
You know, it's subtle, Gabe, but you can clearly see the activity of Conwell picking up this round. I think Conwell's forcing the action, though, on Perez, forcing this kind of fight.
Nice counter shots from Digging downstairs again is Perez. I think a little bit more competitive than most people thought this would be. Conwell, 21 professional fights, also a very decorated amateur fighter.
And Perez is already catching on to that because he's starting to land the left uppercut.
In favor of Perez. These last 4 rounds, I thought his activity, his accuracy in the second half of this fight landed a clean shot on Perez against the ropes. And I think Conwell is on the inside.
Nice body work by Perez. Ripping that left hook to the body. You know, I don't know if this is the first time that Conwell's been cut.
Who do you have?
Chino
Jorge Perez.
One thing you can never call Montgomery is a slow starter. Not sure if a good shot
Nice
there.
right hook over the top there from Montgomery.
Clearly. Oh. On a couple of Hill shots. So he can give something for Montgomery to think about.
Going back to what he was talking about, not giving Montgomery what he wants.
That was a good counter right there by Hill. Hill answers right back. But like I said before, Hill is good inside as well.
To deal with.
It's a little different this time because the last 2 times that this happened, he did have...
Nice shot there from Hill. Swivels out to the center of the ring. And there from Hill again. Well, and Barack, to that point, he was talking about targeting title opportunities against the likes of Emmanuel Navarrete. Is working very well against Malik Montgomery.
Absolutely. But it's 2 punches to Hill's 5 and 6. Going into this fight with this matchup, I mean, they said, hey, we see some holes. We're going to exploit them.
Jeremy Hill breathing heavily, blood coming from the mouth.
Almost 8 rounds are done. He hasn't been able to find that shot. And I'll be remiss if I don't say that it doesn't seem like a typical... Malik Montgomery has landed some big shots in this fight, guys. He hasn't been able to hurt Hill. And I think that also played a man. I think Hill sees a man that might be throughout the whole fight. That's usually not the case. Usually,
as time may be running out, who may be on the brink of a life-altering victory.
Eubank Jr. Ben first up though on this Super Spurs spring night.
He's a clever pressure fighter, Smith. Always, every time he slips a shot.
As you get older, so yeah, sharp jab required from McKenna throughout this. Settled nicely. But that's slipping and sliding. That's a lovely lead uppercut from McKenna, though. Momentum of Smith coming forward to land those shots like that right uppercut. This is another day in the office for him.
Of course, Callum having that fantastic win against Joshua Buatsi. McKenna's not overawed at all. He's trying to back Smith up here. Speed as well that McKenna has, and the freshness of youth. Lovely body shot.
But he's creeping forward. He's not getting comfortable. This is really good work with that right uppercut.
Yeah, the shots are just tight and empty you a little bit.
Another body shot. You can see so much live on DAZN. That's what he needs to go downstairs, Liam Smith, and quickly.
It's the body trying to do what the mind wants, and
Liam Smith having to soak it up, punch after punch. For the big entrance, Liam's father, Paul, here.
Canada firing back in the pressure, that's what you need to do.
There was a question about championship rounds, about levels. I remember him telling me 3 or 4 years ago, he'll have a couple more. The stars have aligned to give us Eubank Jr. and Ben.
He's shown how hard he's worked in the gym, but he's equally content just standing in.
Feet are the key, not to run. Oh, shots!
Body shot! Down goes Smith in the 12th and final round!
And just showing how tough he really is. He's going with that skill, but
this man's going to take some beatings.
A star has been born.
Aaron McKenna!
Any questions? Let's go to work.
Fair play to him. You don't see that very often, and there's someone who's got a box on that and win it relatively easily, but somehow he stays in there. Punches bounce off him, hence why he's living there and not Watford anymore. And having been to both places, he's had good sparring for this tonight. No stone's been left unturned by the Strand camp based on the importance of the fight. And has he almost reconciled in his own mind that he's probably going to have to go the whole way with this fella? Strand looking to try and beat him to the punch. I mean, you can see how desperate Baluta is. As Baluta's about to launch the attack, just stops him in his tracks with that jab that he can take his opponent's punches. That was a lovely left up there. Nevertheless, he come back well into the fight. But at the moment, it's when you're in the ascendancy as Strand is now, it's fine. And he caught him with a lovely right hand. So this is the 5th round. Strand's only got Bradley Strand into that toe-to-toe battle. Unofficially to Brad Strand. He gave the first round to Yannick Baluta. For Baluta, he's only stopped 3 men. Probably a lead at this stage on the cards. Fletch, you know Baluta's going to come for you. That's his style. If Inui moves up, then it certainly sounds there's a lot more urgency right now in the Baluta corner. They realise he's got to finish this fight strongly, and down goes Strand. That's what I thought it was. I thought he just stepped on his foot and he tried to move off, and then good little left hand in there from Baluta. If that is a 10-8 round in the 9th, a good game plan together, and he's carried it out to the letter. He's not tried to be a hero. There's been a real element of control about Brad Strand right from the opening bell.
El Capo Baluta!
Well, that's why he was
to listen and follow my commands and protect yourself at all times. Good luck.
Sky Nicholson defending her world title on Australian soil.
You know, she had a lot to say and it added some electricity to this, and this could be the fight of the night, but
come towards her and try to cut off this ring.
Yeah, I know that Nicholson has been working a huge amount on sitting down on her shots and catching the shots in her guard.
Just inching towards her rather than rushing a good shot too.
And I think, yeah, she just needs to land some big shots, otherwise Sky's going to take control. Nice.
The corner of Nicholson loved that shot. Nicholson, though, makes it so good with her feet. From Nicholson, and she fires an uppercut in up.
And you know, that when she has that high intensity and she's able to successfully...
So, let's see if she is willing.
Brown coming in relentless here at the start of this round.
Happy to hang on, and then punches as she departs. Then they come together and the head slam. And maybe her movement just a little uncomfortable since then, but good punching from Brown.
Do what she does best and take control.
So 4 rounds to 3, according to Ted Kofiuk. She fires away but misses. Good punching from Brown.
Backing off so much, Sky Nicholson. She's looking in there for a big shot to change the momentum on this.
A very, very close fight. Good shot, that one. Brown tries to work on the inside. So does Sky Nicholson, and will go the distance in the world title fight.
Tiara, the Dark Man.